we're going to be doing my favorite team. And we're going to do a couple of these before I get to the other teams. And before the draft comes, I will get to every single team and then also have different versions of every team. So let's go ahead and get right into this one. And there's a lot of options for my Cowboys. And to be honest, it all depends, if we go best available again. Looking at how it went, Patrick Surtain's already off the board, and Micah Parsons is off the board. In real life, I think Micah Parsons is going to fall, and I think Patrick Surtain will fall to us in real life as well. But here in this mock draft 10, Caleb Farley, we got to upgrade that secondary. I think him and Surtain are very, very close and prospect-wise. Either one, if we get either or in the draft, I think it'll be amazing for us as a team and as a defense, him and Trayvon Diggs. And then if we bring back Chidobe Awuzie, that could quickly turn into a good secondary from a previously really, really bad secondary. Now, obviously, we could go offensive line here in the second round. If we could have one sit behind Tyron Smith and the Hill Collins, but I just don't find it a particular need. Tyron Smith will be 32, and I think he'll come back better than ever. And when we need other help, I don't think it's smart taking a offensive lineman right now. Ultimately, we need interior defensive line help to pair up with Tristan Hill and Antoine Woods and Neville Gallimore. So I think Christian Barmore out of Alabama is the best option there. And we could go safety there. We could also just keep going that secondary. I think we do need to take an offensive tackle in this draft and an interior offensive line. But at the second round, especially early second round, it's just not worth going. So here at this point, we obviously are going to desperately need a safety. And I honestly think any safety in the third round would be fine. I probably should have went Trayvon Moehrig in the second round out of TCU, who I think is one of the better safeties in this class. But at the same time, just improving that D-line. And I think we'll have a good rotation if we do. So here's our other third-round pick. I definitely think edge would be a necessity. So Victor Dimukeje out of Duke. Is he worth a third round? I have him in my board as mid-fourth, but I mean late third, I guess, is not the worst to jump. So here we go, our early fourth-round pick. I think this is where we can easily go another corner, or I think this is where we go offensive tackle. But at this point, we're going to go with another corner. We took two corners last year, second round and fourth round, but Reggie Robinson was changed into a safety. We really didn't get to see much of him, so I don't know what to expect. So at this point, we're going to have to go O-line. Dang. Mouse is acting up. So, obviously the best offensive tackle right here is Robert Hainsey. As a Notre Dame fan, I think we are always going to produce offensive linemen. And Eichenberg is probably the best one this year. So we pretty much addressed all of our needs except for interior offensive linemen, and it's in the fifth round at this point. So I feel like we should go tight end or go interior all-line. Another Notre Dame offensive lineman. But yeah, I think Eichenberg is a good tackle as a Notre Dame fan. And I'm trying to think what we could go here. So we address really necessarily all of our needs. So I feel like we should go tight end here. And going based off, I guess we just go best tight end available at this point. 2 Duke players, fine by me in one draft. And, Blake Bell, I don't know if we'll bring him back. We obviously had a lot of undrafted free agent tight ends on our roster after Blake Jarwin got hurt. So if we have a rotation of Blake Jarwin, Dalton Schultz, and a late round rookie, I think that's perfectly fine. I think Blake Jarwin deserves to get the starting job back. He played excellent in his limited role in his time as a starter. And I think here we definitely go linebacker. KJ Britt out of Auburn, perfectly fine by me. Ran that rotation and be a. If we let Joe Thomas walk, he could be a fill-in with Luke Gifford with Jalen Smith and Leighton Vander Esch. So at this point, seventh round, might as well go another safety. So yeah, I think there's a lot we could do with that tight end rotation. Really, really stuck to defense in this draft, and I think that's what we need. Very little offensive selections, and when we did, it was on the offensive line. So I think if this was the draft in real life, I think it would be, around a B grade if this is what the Dallas Cowboys actually did. And obviously when the combine or whatever the replacement for the combine comes and, people climb different boards and the free agency happens, everything will change. But Caleb Farley, bringing in a big defensive lineman that can bring pass rush presence and be a run stopping guy, bringing in a safety and then a pass rusher, bringing in that other corner late mid round, the draft out of Michigan, and then bringing in a prospect to sit behind Tyron Smith and Leo Collins, and in case anyone gets injured, and an interior offensive lineman to go around, center guard positions. Martin's been respectably healthy. So is Connor Williams, except for last year in 2019. But obviously things happen and things went around. Like we had Connor McGovern, who played really, really well under the circumstances, but mainly those two are just depth. Tight end, once again, depth would probably be a third string practice squad player behind Jordan Schultz. Linebacker, who will probably replace Joe Thomas because we probably won't bring him back. If we do, it'll be a short-term deal. And then there's another safety who will probably sit on the practice squad or be released. So if you guys did enjoy, leave a like, comment what you guys think. And I know this isn't like the best. I haven't really done a lot of research on the later rounds. Right now, I have knowledge on the first four. Those fifth, sixth, seventh rounds is not my strong suit at the moment. So definitely let me know. I'll do a 2.0 of the Cowboys during mock drafts really soon. And then I'll start doing other teams. So comment what other team you want me to do next. But other than that, dislike it, like it, and I'll see you guys next time.